of
Bang
Radio.
But as a musician, your only trick should be a musical technique, you know, your musical potency, you know. It's music and it is so nice, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of talents within Jamaica now are trying to, as well as you know, fit in with a mainstream pop or American or whatever, you know, the mainstream pop music.
Yeah.
When really and truly, you know what I mean, it's like ridiculous to even the pop market when they listen to it, because it just don't make no sense.
Doesn't fit there.
Yeah, not natural, you know what I mean? And then when the pop industry now or whatever, them hear real roots music now, then them ears start tingling and them start feel something within them soul, you know what I mean? Because they are getting what they don't have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That make no sense to bring sand to the beach. Feel?
Who are some of your musical influences growing up?
Had a lot of musical influences, you know, with one of my earliest influences being my father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who is a dancehall singer / DJ, you know, and that kind of set the tone for me as a musician growing up. You know, I still really enjoy, and that kind of caused me to overstand dancehall music and the culture of it, you know. It's a great, the dancehall is a magical place, you know. Who knows what can happen in the dancehall. But you know, I was first exposed to like that kind of music. So you know, you have people like Terror Fabulous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the 90s DJ them, and then now you have like the late 80s DJ them, because that's where dancehall is from.
Yeah.
The 80s, even in the 70s. You know, so you have from King Stitch to Charlie Chaplin, you know what I mean, to Uri, to Big Youth, you know what I mean, to Papa Levi, to Papa San, to Lieutenant Stitchy, to Shabba Ranks, to Buju Banton, Ninja Man, Mighty Super Cat, you name them. All of them was my
superstar.
Those were the first kind of music I was exposed to.
Yeah.
And then, you know, as we go along and we learn and we listen and we live, you know, we discover all different kind of music within our culture first, even before we start about other things like within our culture, because within the Jamaican musical history there is so much music.
Yeah.
Starting from mento, you know, to ska, to rocksteady, to reggae, you know what I mean? And then from reggae now you have even the digital part of reggae, which is like the Bobby Digital and the Exterminator, and you know what I mean? And the King Jammies, first Prince Jammies, then and the King Tubbies, and you have the Lee Scratch Perry, you have all different, like there are a lot of sub-genres within reggae. You feel me?
Yeah.
It is such a great music. You know, like when you start overstand it, you really feel proud to be a part of it. And then you don't misuse it. And you don't abuse it, because it becomes something now like something you cherish. You know, everything you do, every time you represent this great music, you try your best to live up to the great works that have been put in by, you know, all of these great people who was listed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I had a lot of musical influence. Those that we name and even more
people.
Yeah.
And you've been touring hard. You've been on like a busy schedule. What's been a city that stood out to you as like a special place? Must be somewhere.
So far, we not got too much place. So far, you know? So far we have on this tour. We started out Reggae Gill, that's where in Belgium.
Yeah.
And then we did Reggae Jam in Germany, and then we did Reggae Sunska in France. All three of them great.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? One of my favorite cities in Europe, I think, is Barcelona. One of my favorite cities.
Does it shock you that the music goes so far like in Europe? Because I would say probably in those places in Europe, they love reggae music more than even in England.
Yeah.
And there's probably more.
Cause there's a history.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a decent history with the music, you know. From when all of the greats used to tour, and the festivals over there have been happening for ages. You know what I mean? So like 20 years, 30 years, 25 years. So they have a history. You know what I mean? In England now, the thing is, with England, the appreciation is different because of the population. Like, there are a lot of Jamaicans in, so them appreciate the music like how Jamaicans appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they are not as fanatic about it as, you know, because it's theirs. You know, it's our music, Caribbean music, Jamaican music. So the thing with Europe is they love reggae. You know what I mean? Jamaican, anything where Jamaicans do, them just love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a relationship. That's a difference between the relationship. You know, yeah.
So what's next for Chronixx? What you got coming up? What's in the pipeline? Big collaborations, or what should people be looking forward to?
Well, I don't know if it's big collaborations, but we've been working with some good artists here and there. You know, both local and international artists, you know. Yeah. I like to call them musicians because I'm very keen about
who you work
with. Not to say who I do music with, but, you know, I attract certain things towards myself, the way I live, the kind of music I do. You know, will make certain people not even going to ask me to do a song. You know, or unless they're doing a song that is worth doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, and from here, after the tour, you know, we start prepare for, I think, maybe we last move for this year, which would be like the West Coast tour in America. But from here, I say just making music, exploring all over again, start back from square one, fall in love with producing all over again, fall in love with recording all over again. You know what I mean? Because music must go on. Yeah. You know, and there's a lot of music, like hundreds of music, songs that is unreleased, music to be re-recorded, music to be reproduced, music to be released. You know, hundreds. Loads. Trust me. Yeah, man. Like music we've been recording like 4 years in the making. You know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Give thanks. Yeah.
You got anything more, Jamie?
Well, message to the fans in London and the UK.
Yeah, well, you know, try and be the best you can, you know. Try and do, because as me and my brethren are the reason today, because I really get my thoughts and my words from reasoning with one-on-ones. My brethren are reasoning, you know, the vibration came about that. It's really your heart that pumps blood to your brain, you know. So don't really choose what you think over what you feel. You know, because what you think may not be the right thing. Because you are taught to think. Nobody teach you how to feel. You know? Rasta.
Real. Very real. Before you go as well, it was Jamaica Independence yesterday. 50 second. Yeah, did you do anything special before you flew over?
What, for independence?
Yeah.
No, because me 100% dependent, man. Pan the radio, pan Jojo. Yeah. Pan Fireball, pan Mama. I am 100% dependent. If she was not born, I would not be born neither. Trust me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so definitely looking forward to what you got coming up. Thanks for passing through.
Yeah,
love
man,
and respect.
Thanks.
Definitely looking forward to the good
So
good
we're not
music.
to deal with independence, you know? No time. Straight dependence.
Definitely looking forward to that
100%.
collaboration though. Maverick Sabre.
Man.
Make sure that happens.
Rasta.
Make sure that happens.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Wicked.
You know what I mean? The details is out there.
It's out there.
Online.
So
On the Chronixx Facebook page.
You're on the Twitter as well.
Chronixxmusic.com. You know what I mean? On Twitter at I am Chronixx. Instagram at Chronixx Music. You know, Facebook.com/Chronixx Music. YouTube.com/Chronixx Music.
Chronixx Music everywhere.
Right, true. Yeah.
Respect, love for passing through. Look forward to the new music. And one of the biggest tunes, I have to play this tune next before you go, because this is one of the biggest tunes on Bang. It's one of the biggest tunes in the dances. And it's one of my favourite tunes at the minute. And my co-host, Amanda Starr, she absolutely loves this tune. So I have to play it. Protege, Chronixx, who knows?
Rasta. Levi, bless.
And it's a protege, Chronixx, how you say,